In the heart of Middle East disruption, the Gaza conflict has woven a tapestry of despair, hinting a potential cataclysmic storm on the horizon. But before we plunge into this abyss, let's be crystal clear. We're not here to pick sides in this war. Our mission is to navigate the harsh reality and reveal the raw human impact and the chilling mental toll on those entangled in the macabre dance of events. Picture a world teetering on the precipice of despair, caught in the throes of a storm that threatens the very fabric of humanity. Now, let's unmask the layers and embark on a journey into the tumultuous minds of those entrenched in this conflict. Gaza conflict unleashes havoc in Israel and Palestine. Merely a month ago, a harrowing conflict erupted between Israel and the Palestinian group Hamas. Triggered by a Hamas attack on Israel, the repercussions were devastating. Lives were lost, leaving the entire nation reeling in pain and fear. The toll, reminiscent of historical tragedies, is both political and deeply emotional. Hamas's action claimed over 240 lives, initiating a profound shift in political landscapes and individual perspectives. The haunting images of the conflict altered the fabric of society, marking a sad chapter in the collective consciousness. Exploring the impact of Hamas' initial attack. In the wake of Hamas's initial attack on Israel, the psychological landscape of the Israelis is one fraught with a mix of fear, anger, and a profound sense of vulnerability. The sudden and violent nature of the attacks likely instilled a deep-seated sense of insecurity among the Israeli population. Fear for personal safety and the safety of loved ones becomes a pervasive undercurrent, shaping the mindset of individuals who find themselves in the crosshairs of such aggression. The specter of murder and kidnapping, acts that strike at the heart of personal security, can breed a collective trauma. Israelis may grapple with heightened levels of stress and anxiety as they navigate daily life, questioning the once-taken-for-granted notion of safety. The abductions and killings, beyond their immediate impact, cast a long and ominous shadow of the psyche of a nation, fostering a climate of apprehension and an acute awareness of the fragility of life. Anger, a natural response to such acts of violence, may evolve into a potent force shaping public sentiment. The desire for retribution and a sense of justice can become powerful motivators, fueling a collective will to defend against perceived threats. The Israeli mindset, in this context, is molded by the imperative to ensure the security of the nation and its citizens, a complex interplay of emotions and a determination to safeguard against future harm. Humanitarian crisis grips Gaza. In northern Gaza, residents caught in the crossfire are fleeing to the southern regions, seeking safety through evacuation routes painstakingly established by the Israeli Defense Forces. Yet, as they escape one peril, they plunge into another, navigating a middle maze of fear and uncertainty. Imagine the harrowing journey of families torn apart, clutching onto fragments of normalcy as the world crumbles. The humanitarian crisis deepens, the mental toll etched on every face as medical supplies dwindled to mere echoes of hope. The constant drumbeat of airstrikes transforms the once vibrant Gaza city into a haunting landscape of despair. Picture the anguish of thousands displaced, forced to confront the stark reality of shattered homes and shattered dreams. El Shifa Hospital, a beacon of solace, is itself a testament to resilience in the face of relentless adversity. Yet the scarcity of resources becomes a haunting specter, the mental burden on healthcare workers immeasurable as they navigate the delicate balance between life and an impending abyss. It's a psychological battlefield where the groans of the wounded echo the collective despair of a population grappling not only with physical wounds but also the indelible scars of their souls. Recent developments and their implications. The Israeli military's directive for over 1 million civilians to relocate within Gaza raises concerns about severe humanitarian consequences. As highlighted by the United Nations, ongoing calls for a humanitarian ceasefire emphasize the need to alleviate the suffering of those amid this crisis. However, staunch opposition to an immediate ceasefire, coupled with allegations of war crimes on both sides, underscores the challenging path toward resolution. For the soldiers involved, the deafening roar of explosions and the acrid scent of burning debris become the backdrop to their thoughts as they steer a harrowing landscape of moral ambiguity. Each step is a tightrope walk between following orders and confronting the stark humanity of those they may harm. The middle struggle will only intensify as their actions' gravity clashes with the innate desire for compassion, and the uncertainty surrounding the future of Gaza further complicates the situation. UN Rights Chief addresses war crimes. The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, unequivocally states that both Israel and Hamas have committed war crimes. Turk condemns the actions of Palestinian armed groups, criticized Israel's collective punishment of civilians, and advocates for increased humanitarian aid to Gaza.
They were war crimes, as is the continued holding of hostages. The collective punishment by Israel of Palestinian civilians amounts also to a war crime.
The call for a ceasefire is rooted in three critical human rights principles: delivering support, releasing hostages held by Hamas, and achieving a lasting end to the occupation. Rising tensions in the Middle East. Beyond the immediate conflict, rising tensions in the Middle East evoke fears of a broader regional conflict. Iran's warning of an explosive situation, U.S. military advisors in Israel, and heightened alert on Israel's northern border with Lebanon contribute to an atmosphere of precarious uncertainty. The potential threat posed by Hezbollah's substantial military capabilities adds to the situation's complexity. If you found value in this content, hit the subscribe button and drop your thoughts on the video below.